Alright, so I'm going to get started with this daily commission for Fontaine because this series of one is supposed to give an achievement. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Alright, it seems that the manner in which we're improving Fonta has got to change. You want to improve Fonta? Ah, my dear honorary senior researcher. Good to see you. Most good, indeed. Do you still remember me? Well, you might not, considering how busy you were previously. But no matter. Allow me to introduce myself. Henry, a member of the Fonta development team, at your service. You mentioned adjusting the way in which you are improving Fonta. Are you developing some all new version of it or something? That's exactly what I've been doing all this time. We've had some success and some failures, and some that even now stand at the crossroad between the two. But honestly, I've been working in business-related fields too much. I feel my mind's now closer to a merchant's than that of a researcher. As such, my recent development attempts have been rather uninspired, and my design plans have proved likewise. Ugh, I used to have all manner of fascinating ideas back when I worked at the Research Institute, but we wound up going with plans that would be easier for the public to accept, which would help Fonta sell better. Many of my design drafts were left on the cutting room floor as a result. But I have always believed that those original drafts contain incredible inspirational value. My return to the Institute was also intended to find those drafts I left behind in my lab, and perhaps even the samples I left behind. Basically, I hope that the passionate, inspired past me can give present me a bit of a boost. Huh? Did that lab not get caught in the explosion? Hardly. It was blasted sky high as well. Wait, then where would you even begin looking for your stuff? Are you going to use magic to get those drafts out from the ground or something? Well, please let me finish. The lab was caught in the blast, yes, and that was a tragedy, but those drafts are those drafts not made of paper? They might have been blown away rather than blown to bits. As such, they'd have floated down to the earth quite safely following the initial explosion. Your optimism brings tears to my eyes. Thank you for the praise. I've always seen it as one of my principal virtues. I'm not joking here. The lab in which the Fonta research team was in was not that close to ground zero, so there's every chance that it was not directly hit by the explosion. In any case, our lab had been closed for some time at that point, and there weren't any active machines in there, so there was no risk of fire either. In the best case scenario, the documents and samples I left in there may indeed just have been knocked airborne by the shockwave rather than utterly destroyed. And with the aid of some of my colleagues, I've also been able to calculate the possible locations of said materials. The only issue is that they're a bit far away. So, my dear honorary senior researcher, surely you would not leave Fonta and the Institute in the lurch, would you? Well, if it's about a new Fonta flavor, traveler, we could help him, couldn't we? Sure, let's do it for the Fonta. Splendid! With your aid, I'm yet more certain that we shall succeed. First, let me investigate the destination we're heading to this time. Let me see. Ah, there we go. First, search the vicinity of this spot. I'll mark this location 1 out on your map. Isn't this area mostly water? You sure your stuff hasn't fallen right in? Don't worry. When we sealed the materials, we waterproofed and insect-proofed every last sheet of paper. Whoa, you got techniques for that? Haha, it's hardly worthy of being called any technique. We just put the manuscripts inside hardy waterproof bags and sealed them tightly. Let's get looking for the bags then. Right. Ah yes, here's 2 bottles of Fanta for a quick pick-me-up. Gave me some Fanta for no reason. Okay. Let's go here. wait, I should switch characters.
Stabilize.
Wheel of Life.
Here comes the finale. And voila!
Okay, now let's return. I can't believe you found these documents completely intact. You really are my lucky star. Huh? Hang on. Why do you look so shocked? You didn't have any hopes for successful retrieval at all, did you? What? No. I swear on my Fonta that I never thought that way. And have you asked the Fonta how it feels hearing that? Well, it's very good that we've retrieved these materials in any case. Give me a moment to study their contents. This records the various methods we can use to adjust the Fanta's sweetness. Adding salt to Fanta to boost its flavor. Wow, pass me, what a novel thought. Looks like Present You has some reflection to do. Paimon's not so sure about salty Fanta. Huh? Would you not like such a flavor? Oh, not to worry. The saltiness you get from the salt wouldn't be too intense. The drink would still slant toward a sweet taste overall. Well, but since you did help me retrieve my materials, new flavor I'm going to develop will also take your suggestions into account. Do you think I should take the suggestion that this draft contains and add salt to Fanta? I'm going to say let's leave the sweet flavor be, shall we? All right, then your will be done. That's such a weird sentence. I'll continue my research into Fanta flavors. Once I've got a finished product, I'll be sure to have you try it. Saltiness, sweetness. How do I balance both of these? Okay, that was done. So that's going to be it for now, and I'll see you guys later.